Ill Sound Radio, we in the building.
Yes, sir. Checking in 1 o'clock hour with our guest, Bunny Liiu. How you feeling today?
I'm cool.
Oh, good. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Now, we got to start off with the cliche questions. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that.
How did you come up with the name Bunny Liiu?
Jesus Christ.
Like you love bunnies?
I look like a bunny. Well, I don't know if y'all think I do, but that's what everybody else say.
But once as soon as you said it, I saw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Before you said it, I didn't see it.
Exactly. It's the teeth for me. So, yeah, everybody think I look like a bunny. So, this girl back in high school started calling me Bunny because my teeth, they was calling me Lola Bunny at first. And then just went with Bunny. My eyes are kind of slanted, so this dude started calling me Lou, like Lucy Lou. Then I ran with the Lou thing. So, orthodox way to get your name, but
that's a nice way to, you embraced it. You know, so
it's stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck. Yeah, literally, it's stuck. And everybody was like, "Oh, it really matches your personality," and all the pink shit. Excuse my language, all the pink stuff and being girly. So I'm like, that's a girly name. So I just kept it.
So when, was you making music in high school, or that just came later in life?
Dude, I've been rapping since I was like 10. Like, I've been rapping for a long time. So, I used to freestyle during lunch in 8th grade, and people used to beat on the table and all that type of crap. And I used to get in little stupid freestyle battles with people when I was in 6th grade. Like, I've been doing it. So, yeah.
Cause it when I first turned on your new project, Out the Rabbit Hole, the first song is Bitches. And I'm like, man, who pissed her off? You feel me? Who she talking to?
A lot of bitches. No, well, nobody in particular, but nobody in particular, but I done ran into a lot of them bitches. So, I be freestyling or whatever in my car all the time, and I turn on beats on YouTube. And I turned on this Lil Durk beat. And y'all know how Lil Durk get on songs, just start talking shit, and his subject matter just be all over the place. Sure. So that's kind of how it was when I started writing Bitches, but I just started thinking about random shit. And I know some bitches who loan their paper, they ain't got a savings or banking account. I just kept writing, and I just kept going. I just started thinking about all these bitches I didn't encounter in my life.
It came easy after that, right?
It came easy after that, so I just started thinking about all these females I didn't encounter in my life, and that's how that song came about.
I ain't never heard an artist say they get in a car and turn on the instrumental, which I'm sure some do, but like, is that a good way? Because I can just imagine you on the Chicago E-way and you just freestyling something and you tearing it down on the E-way, then you just rapping. So like, is that a good outlet for you? Like, is that something you do often?
Yeah, I noticed that when I move around, like if I'm in the gym or at work or in the car and I'm on my way to go do something, me being active generates the creativity. Sure. So when you kind of sit as a creative, you got to sit stagnant sometimes so you can get your juices flowing.
Oh, definitely.
But you actually moving around makes the juices flow even more. So my car is my quiet place. Y'all cars might be our quiet place sometimes.
Sometimes, depending.
The dependent, yeah. The car and the toilet. My quiet places. So when I go in the car, I turn on the instrumental. That's why I think about shit. That's why a lot of the stuff come from for me.
So starting at 10 years old, you always wanted to be a rapper?
Yes.
Nothing else. You like, man, I'm finna fucking rap.
Oh, damn. Let me see. So I always thought since I was a kid, I always wanted to entertain. Like my mama used to make me sing Alicia Keys' Falling in front of all our family members all the time. And I used to dance around. I was in ballet. But I always had a knack for writing. Like I used to win young art competitions in school and shit like that. Like I always had a knack for English writing. So that was my thing. At one point in time, I thought I was gonna be a nurse, but I fucking hate science. So
I think that's a question that Jay always asks. I guess was you good at English? Because a lot of people tend to be.
Yeah.
You know,
I was good as hell at English. I used to write people papers for free because that's how much I used to, like it.
For sure.
So that's what I was good at, storytelling, and that's why I wanted to rap, because at first I didn't think it had a name for it. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just write random ass poems and shit. But when I discovered 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, and Kanye West, what was the name of his first damn
College
CD?
Dropout.
College Dropout. My daddy bought that for me. And I'm like, damn, it's a name for it. Rap.
For sure, right.
So, started fucking rapping. And and that was pretty much all she wrote for real. So, yeah.
Do you like have old notebooks with poems and everything?
Yes.
Do you ever find
all
yourself
that shit.
going back to them and incorporating that into your sound today?
Yes. I got hella like notebooks and shit with a bunch of stuff in them. And I used to I still do. Like, I go through my shit I found in 8th grade, and I'm like, damn, I was raw as hell in 8th grade. And then I use old-ass lines from 8th grade, and I use them in my stuff right now. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's nostalgic. And then it just makes me realize that you're gonna find your past, but it's actually like pertinent for you to just live your life in order for your path to, come to you. And then you go back and look, and you be like, damn, I was supposed to do this shit the whole time.
For sure.
So yeah.
You remember the first song you recorded?
Damn, what was the first song I recorded? Oh, I did a remix to Swagger Like Us. That Wayne song and everything. I did a remix to that shit. And I put that shit on Facebook. And that was the first song I recorded. Then I did another one, Pretty Boy Swag.
Okay.
I did a remix to that one.
You was getting good feedback back then?
I was getting feedback back then. Everybody thought I was raw back then. I was like 14. And I was recording off Sony 8 Pro.
Oh, yeah.
And using my Guitar Hero mic and plugged it up to the...
Hey.
So I was makeshifting shit, but you had to make it work. So,
For sure.
yeah.
Now, you are clearly a rapper, but you spoke on your mama making you sing Alicia Keys. So can you actually sing?
Ooh, no.
It sounded like you was finna hit a note right there.
Nah, I can't sing worth of shit. I mean, people tell me all the time, they be like, damn, you can sing a little bit or whatever. And I'm just like, I had, y'all know who that is because I see her shirt on the wall, Lajay.
Mm-hmm.
My homie, I had her record a song for me, and we was in the studio, and I was like doing a reference for her, and I was like singing like this, and she was like, "What the fuck you got me in here for? You can sing." And I'm like, "No, I can't."
So it sounds like you could sing, you just don't believe, or you ain't that confident in your singing. Because if you have a singer telling you can sing, bro.
I don't know, bro. Maybe I'll sing for y'all when y'all tell me what y'all think.
Sure.
But I don't think I can. Maybe if y'all throw me some auto-tune and I can do it. But hell
You
nah.
just got to get out there. You got to throw them notes out,
I know. If I could sing, I love rap. I really do. But if I could really fucking sing, gee, what? I'd be an R&B singer so damn fast. I'll be the female Tyrese for real. Yes.
All right, so seeing as you say you can't sing, let's get back to the music, you feel me? Now, I got Trap Harder right here. Explain that record to us.
Okay, so.
Sound like a PSA.
Oh, it definitely is a PSA. You want that Louis bag, bitch? You better trap. Let me see. So, y'all want the story behind Trap Harder?
Yeah, let's throw us a little something.
Story. Okay, so, I'm from Chicago, but I lived in LA for 6 years.
For sure.
So I just moved back here in July. And what happened? I was basically doing everything to be able to pay my bills. Like, I was working 9 to 5. I was fucking postmating, delivering food. I was doing all type of shit. And one day I was in the car and I was just so damn frustrated with just everything. I know, like, y'all get to that point in life, you're like, when is everything gonna come together and shit? And I had just got done with like a food delivery or whatever. And then I was sitting in the car doing what I do, turning on instrumentals and shit. And for some reason, I don't know why, I just turned on the Megan Thee Stallion type beat, found it on YouTube. And then I was just thinking about all the things that motivate me to keep going. Like, if it ain't paying my bills, it's a motherfucking purse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what all us women like. We like purses. We like nice shit. So in my head, you want that Louis bag, bitch? I was talking to myself. So I'm like, trap harder. And then, of course, the sample on that is the Get Money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from the Biggie song and shit. And what's the name? Hit 'em Up. So, in order to get money, what you gotta do? Trap. So, that's where that came from. Then I just went from there. Like being in the midst of adversity is where I found trap harder.
Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Yes, sir. Checking back in with our guest Bunny Liiu.
Bow, bow, bow.
Now we got Down the Rabbit Hole EP. Now I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Out the Rabbit. I'm sorry. See, look, that was gonna lead to what I was about to say. Out the Rabbit Hole. Now when I first saw that title and I seen you as our guest and everything, I'm like, okay, good concept and everything. I'm like, are you into like conspiracies or something?
I'm crying.
I thought that was some conspiracy, because that's the phrase they use when you spend a lot of time researching that. You on YouTube watching those type of videos and all that. But have you ever checked into any of that?
I was screaming. That's so funny. He said, that's a conspiracy.
I'm for real. I'm like, okay. I thought you was finna hit us with some other stuff. I'm glad it's not, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm glad you got your own spin, and I'm glad I actually took the time out to check it out. You know what I'm saying? That you got your own thing going on, for sure.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
After Rabbit Hole me some whole other shit. But no, I ain't got no conspiracies. I mean, this whole realm that we live in right now is a conspiracy, okay? We're not going to talk about that. For sure. There's a lot of shit going on. Our currency is conspiracy. The way we interact with each other is conspiracy. But, no, I don't really got no conspiracy theories that I could think of off the back right now.
For real, because I'm sure I'm like, okay, I'm thinking like you coming up out of it. But
I don't be binge watching YouTube videos.
I feel you. Yeah.
Unless it's like tarot. I'm into astrology.
Oh,
I'll be in a rabbit hole with that bullshit for sure. But like I'm into astrology and numerology and tarot, shit like that.
What's tarot? I don't think I've heard.
Tarot is like when you do
the cards.
Yeah,
okay,
the cards.
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha,
tarot is when you do the cards or whatever like that. But you got to be careful with that type of shit too, because you're fucking with some. Yeah, you messing with some whole other stuff when you get into that tarot stuff.
You get to opening portals and shit.
Yeah, like you start hearing things and seeing things that you ain't supposed to have, stuff like that.
With stuff like that, I don't play no games with it if I'm not ready for it, because I'm not the type. I'm not finna go see no sidekick and no.
Exactly.
Cool,
or it might not be for you. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Life already real enough. Shoot, I see
facts.
I see enough. I ain't gotta play like that. But
facts.
Hey, whoever do it, go do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, don't. Man, I never forget somebody tried to bring a Ouija board around me, and I'm like, bro, you not bringing my chick at the time tried to bring a Ouija board in the crib. I'm like, bro, you're not bringing no Ouija board in my crib. And low key, I think she had put a spell on me at one point in time. You feel me? Cause shit wasn't working right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, bro.
Wait, why did you feel like it was a spell?
Because shit wasn't working right.
Between y'all or in your life?
I wasn't even with her no more. You know what I'm saying? My life, it was just random shit. And I'm like, man, why the fuck is this of all things? I ain't gonna say it on air. I'll tell y'all off air.
Right.
Because the shit was wild. You feel me? And I was like, damn, bro, what's going on? And she had low key played and said her mama did some shit to me before.
Oh, no.
And I'm like,
was
it true? You know what I'm saying? So I don't play. Like, if you trying to bring anything, like even with the sage, you know what I'm saying? I know certain people, everybody can't make sage. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sage from a special place. So just don't play with Jay like that. You know what I'm saying?
For
real. I'm not on none of that. that,
bro.
bro.
The
Ouija
Ouija board is exactly why I don't play like that. Cause some kids around the corner from me in 6th grade brought it out one time, bro. And that mug started moving, bro. I'm down the street already when it snowed. It was like a little circle on the board that's getting literally moving, communicating. I'm gone. Like it was literally moving on its own. I
don't play with the spirits. So.
For real, bro. But let's get back to something. Let's get back to what's going on with the EP now. When you constructed this, is this your debut for one? This your debut?
Yeah,
EP?
it is.
Okay, so let's talk about it. You say you was kind of like nervous putting it out or something.
Yeah, that's where Out the Rabbit Hole came from. I'm an introvert.
Okay. Yeah, so we talking about a real rabbit hole. Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay,
a
real rabbit hole. Okay.
this a real rabbit hole. Okay, I'll be in here.
I'm up here with you.
Yeah, exactly. So in a real rabbit hole, I was, just not confident, not confident in what I had to say and how I say it, and I'm just now, it takes time for people to, grow into who they are. I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm 26, so I'm still on my.
I'm 25.
You're no, I'm older than you. Ew. So, it's taking me some time to, find out what I like, what I don't like, and as far as in my personal life and in music. So, I pretty much be to myself a lot. I be in my head a lot. So coming out of the rabbit hole is basically like, all right, I don't get no fuck no more. Like I don't care if y'all like my music or not. I don't care if y'all like how, I rap or not, or what I talk about or not. I'm just gonna put it out there. So that's what the Out the Rabbit Hole was. I've been telling people for a long time, I'm gonna drop a tape. Never drop it. And I finally came to the conclusion, well, it's dropping, so whatever. And that's what Out the Rabbit Hole mean.
For sure.
Now, I've known your name for a minute. My homie Swain interviewed you a minute ago.
Swain.
You feel me? So I've been knowing your name, and then like you would just drop like little visuals, freestyles, and stuff like that. So do you feel like, because off air I was telling you like how this project is 6 songs, but it's complete. It feel like you put your entire life into those 6 songs. So would you say, everything has been building up to this moment and it made it easier for you to just go in the booth and record this?
Yes, for sure. Each one of those songs, I wrote them in different periods of my life. So the first one, which is Bitches, I wrote that this year though because I had just gotten an argument with a bitch. So that one, Trap Harder, was the story I had told y'all earlier. Third was Popular. That song was inspired by a couple of my female friends in P Valley. That's one of my favorite shows. Back Up, another point in time in my life when I was in LA. In the House, that was just me just trying different shit. And Out the Rabbit Hole was this year when my father had passed a couple months ago.
Condolences.
Condolences to you.
Thank you. So yeah, it was easier for me to put it together because they are the different times in my life, and so I put them in order from my life timeline. I guess you can say that. I listened to them over and over again, trying to see, how they could be cohesive, and in which order they're cohesive, and that's how I put that together.
For sure. Now, who are some of the producers and the people you worked with for the EP?
So Buck Roll is somebody I found on YouTube. Shout out to him. Taz, he from Detroit. He was on there, and y'all already know who the other producer is. Go Haze.
Yeah, for sure.
My guy. So yeah, he was a huge inspiration for this tape too, because he was the person I was talking to 2 years ago, and I was telling him like, I don't even know if I want to rap anymore. And I know how Haze is, dude, super motivational.
Sure.
So he was just like, hell no, like you need to do your shit, woo. And I was like, okay, you know what, you right. So he came to me, and he came with me in a lot of my studio sessions I had out here to record this EP, and he was in there telling me like, you ain't got to be barred up all the time, because I'm a barred up ass bitch.
Right.
Like, I love to rap for real, but he was like, you ain't got to be barred up all the time. Just have fun with it. Just say what you want to say what's on your mind. So that's how Popular came about in the house. Like, we was just in the studio just vabbing, and I was trying to get comfortable, and yeah, that's what those had came from. So shout out to Haze for sure. He really brought out a different side of me.
I think I seen, like, when I first became aware of you, I think I seen a video of you freestyling. He was like sitting next to you, and he was rocking hard for sure.
Yeah, that's my. I did a cover to 5500 Degrees, the ESTG. Yeah, that's what that was. He was in studio with me when I recorded that too, or whatever. And yeah, that's why he was in there. Haze is real pivotal in a lot of stuff that I do with my music, so it was only right for him to be in the video.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Now, being an introvert, how important is it for you to have those type of people around you that know how to communicate with you and get through to you?
Very. Because I do everything by myself. Like, I do everything by myself. Like, the putting together my videos, choosing beats, like, everything. Finding, places to even record. Like, everything be by myself. Just as of recently, I've been getting help from Yachty. Shout out to King Yachty.
For sure.
So, yeah, I've been recently getting help. But being an introvert and having somebody talk your language, like me and Haze speak the same language, so it's easy for us to work together, and that's pivotal for me, because everybody don't understand when you're an introvert. You shut down real easy, you get discouraged real easy. So it's so, outside of even being an introvert, just being a human being, period, and being a spirit walking in a human existence, like, you have to have people around you that understand you.
For sure.
Or everything just gonna be 10 times harder, and you're gonna be doubting yourself a lot. You're not gonna be comfortable with a lot of things going on in your life if you don't have good people around you.
Now, when it's time to shut the music down and take a step back, like, how do you bring yourself back up? Like, what self-care, any hobbies, like, what do you take part in?
Let me see. Sleep? Shit. Sleep. When I saw a meme the other day, it was like, when you got problems, sleep. That's me for sure. Oh, shit.
That's a disconnect, so
yeah,
might as well.
You literally disconnect. You can't
real.
hear shit, don't know shit, you sleep.
Can't feel nothing.
Can't feel shit.
Sure.
But love when you sleep. So yeah, sleep. Let me see. Just I don't really watch TV that much, but when I do, I binge watch shit. I love Law & Order SVU.
Mm-hmm.
So binge watching shit, going back watching random shit. Like I go back and watch cartoons a lot. I love Powerpuff Girls and Boondocks.
For sure, Boondocks hard.
Yeah, exactly. So when I'm just in a badass mood or when I want to shut down, I just go back. Nostalgic things help me, come back down from,
definitely,
doing music and shit like that. So yeah.
We in a like I was saying, we in a digital age. So how do you use social media to actually push your brand forward? Like, what are some ways you do that?
With social media, I'm kind of like I'm silly. Like, I'm comfortable in front of a camera. So I'll just get on Instagram and just start doing silly random shit, and just talking randomly, posting pictures, because I'm a girl, I'm cute. So that keeps the awareness up. I try to remember that Instagram and all that social media stuff because I'm a rapper, I try to see it as a business and not necessarily like something to be social on, or be starting crap and all that shit. I just get on there to do what I'm supposed to do. And that's rap. talk to people, be silly, show my personality. Like, you have to. We in an age where, as musicians, people buy into your personality before your music. Mm-hmm. So I get on there and just show as much as me as possible, and that's why people kind of still rock with me outside of the music thing, because I just get on there and just be myself.
For sure.
Like, I'm an introvert, like, in life in general, but like on the internet, I do what I want to do because you can't say shit to me. I'm on the phone.
Right,
like,
it's
shit.
me. Right.
Yeah, it's me. Like I'm on the phone. Like if you meet me in person, I'm kind of quiet, but like on the internet, I do what I want to do. So yeah, that's how I use social media because like everybody buying to you first. If people don't know you, they're not gonna listen to your music. They're not gonna buy your shit. So yeah, that's how I use that shit. So.
Being an attractive woman from the outside looking in, it get weird for y'all. You feel me? You posted your picture the other day with the chain. You know what I'm saying?
Dangling. You really saw that?
I did, but at the same time, the comments be wild. You know what I'm saying? Like how do you as a woman deal with men just overly commenting on your pictures? Because I might like, but you feel me? I ain't leaving no comment. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't even really be getting that many like wild comments. I did the other day though. Dude definitely left the splash and the eggplant emoji.
Oh, no.
I said, God damn. I said, damn, bro, you just had to fuck it up for everybody else because you
niggas
tweaking.
gotta be in your DM with poems, bro.
Oh my God, when I tell you, and I be ignoring the shit out of it. Like I just ignore that shit. Like I've been doing this internet shit for a while. Like I said, when I was younger, I used to post like freestyle and stuff on Facebook and shit like that. So I'm used to it. Like I'm used to seeing all that wild shit.
You was out here with Soulja Boy, weren't you?
Yeah, I was doing too much when I was 13. I was doing too much. But yeah, like I've been doing this shit, so I just ignore the shit. That's all you really can do.
For real. And when you extensive on it for so long, you know how to decipher through it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be all, you know, some things don't really get to you, you know, but that is a wild comment to leave though. Like,
yeah, they be tweaking. I'm
bro,
like,
niggas be leaving pages, bro.
Tweaking,
yeah,
bro.
pages. He be on my. Hey, I know he be in my DM. I know you get this often, but you know I'm different from all them other. And I'm just like you. The only difference is you're really consistent. But no, sometimes I even send them hearts back. Like I do the pink heart thing, which I know I'm showing love, but like. As I do the pink heart thing, and I be like, "Thank you," and then they be trying to continue the conversation. I can't believe you responded back, and I'm like, "I ain't responding again." So,
at the crib doing cartwheels.
That's why I say, man, it gotta get weird for females, cause all you gotta do is just post a regular picture, and niggas, man, they coming with it, bro. I done seen it, bro. I done seen some of these DMs, and niggas be, bro, quoting Shakespeare. You know what I'm saying? Now,
twice the night, your eyes are sweet as a rose. Yeah, they can count.
Now, what's one thing you wanted people to take away from your new project? Like, what's one thing you wanted people to connect with?
That I have a lot of duality to what I do. I got a lot of duality. Like Wayne said, I got so many styles. I'm a group. It's facts. Sure. I can do whatever. So I want people to see that female rap now is like it's up there. It's getting there. We getting the notoriety that we supposed to get right now, stuff like that. But everybody believes that you have to be overly hyped and sexualized as a woman in order to, you know, make it. And you don't have to be that. You can really be barred the fuck up as a girl and be respected and still have shit to talk about. I wanted people to see that you can talk about shit as a woman, being a rapper. Like, it ain't always about all the other shit. No, hell no. No disrespect to women who, you know, do that. Like, you know, the sexualization of things. Being a female rapper, but it's more to us. We done been broke before. Like, we done been broke before. We done dropped out of school before. We done worked multiple jobs before. Like, some of us done sold drugs before and scammed and all type of shit. Like, we done lived the same life some of these niggas done lived. So it's not a bad thing to talk about that. It's not a hard thing to talk about either. Like, being a female in rap and being transparent is raw as hell, and that's what I wanted people to see with this tape.
For sure. Now, with the tape out, you know, you still got some rolling out to do. I know you talked about the videos and everything out. Do you feel like that you're ready for that next step? You know, what comes with as being an emerging artist?
Ready for the next? That's so funny because I was thinking about that shit yesterday.
For real, because sometimes it come out of nowhere, you know?
Facts.
I know.
Like, not overnight, but it's like, damn, this really happening, you know? Especially when your plan is effective, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking that shit the other day, too. I was like, dang, I didn't expect to get as much feedback and like love off the tape as I did off the rip. I wasn't expecting that at all. So when I saw people reposting it, people I ain't talked to, people I ain't never met, people that I seen on the internet, and I'm like, dang, you know who I am? Like, getting all of that. I'm like, oh, it's really happening. So I was thinking that, maybe I'm not ready, or maybe I am, but I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a question, but I ain't gonna lie. You really, in all honesty, it's never a time to be ready. You just gotta do it, you know? For real.
Because you don't know what's coming with that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's never a time like, okay, December 1st, I'm ready. Like, no, you just got to go with it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Sure.
And I used to think like that, too. I'm like, you know what, in 3 months, I'm going to be blah, blah, blah. Oh. But no, like, what's that saying? They like, tell God if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans or something like that. Yeah, you got a whole timeline.
For real.
God up there like,
we'll
like,
see.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, that shit probably happen
for real
tomorrow, and not when you know, everything happen when you least expect it. If it ain't no such thing as being prepared for nothing. Like, you could plan all day. You can, you know, put towards the steps to do everything, but as you're doing it, you're manifesting it. So once it comes, just be grateful that it comes.
For sure. Now, how was your family support behind this tape? You know, like,
oh, Jesus Christ,
are they into your music and everything?
My mama been tweaking. She been streaming all weekend. I said, gee, every time I walk in the house, she playing it on the TV, and
she had you singing Alicia Keys, so it sounded like she been in it with you from the jump.
She been waiting on this moment.
Yeah, for real, she really has been waiting on this moment. My mama, I tried to do a clothing business and everything, and my mama was like, that's cool, but rap, what is wrong with you? So she was looking at me crazy, like, bro, just rap. What are you doing? So she's super supportive. My little brother, shout out H Nasty, he listening. He's super supportive with it. Yeah, they supportive as hell.
That's
like,
what's up. Family support take you a long way, you know. It's like you being right back to the bases, and the people that you actually came up with, and they loving you and they supporting you through it. That goes a long way, for real. Some people when they start rapping, they it's like a runaway child syndrome, you know.
Yeah.
Like, they don't get that support from their family. Their mom try to prevent them from it and all
and
that. And
I don't know why. Well, it could be because like sometimes, a lot of people, parents, you know, they ain't get to do what they want to do in life, so they be like passing that negativity on to their kids and stuff. And
exactly.
I know what that be, but hell no. Like, I don't see why. Well, I'll just explain why, but that's just bogus, because you would think that if your kid is passionate about something, you'll be passionate about it too.
Exactly. But you know how it go.
Exactly.
Yo, it's your boy Biko. Make sure you head over to the Apple Store and Google Play Store and download the iLLANOiZE app right now. From there, you'll be able to stream iLLANOiZE Radio live every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m., as well as stream podcasts, watch interviews, check out the latest news, and so much more. So head over there to your App Store and download the iLLANOiZE app.
Yo Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Yes, sir. We checking back in with our guest, Bunny Liiu. Now, if you had one single to play from your EP to attract new listeners, what you taking?
Back Up.
For sure. Why that one?
That's like one. That's my favorite one off the EP. If I had to choose another one, it'd be Popular, because that one for the females, and I like that. I like that one. It's super catchy.
For sure.
So yeah, that's the one I chose.
Now, you get the music before everybody get the music because it's yours. Do you ever sit back and like celebrate yourself and be like, man, I'm cold?
Yeah. When I'm actually like done with the song or whatever, nah. When I'm writing it though, I be like, oh, I'm really Robert Seal. So yeah. I didn't really get a chance to even celebrate my EP for real, because I was so busy trying to get it out there and thinking about my next step. And now I don't never stop to smell the roses. Like, I just be thinking about the next thing to do.
I feel you.
And I think that's something I gotta work on for myself. Like, I gotta stop and appreciate how far I came, because then I'll look back and I'll be like, dang, where was the fun and all of that? And so I don't get a chance to really celebrate.
Now, you low-key just segue into my favorite question. Now, if you can go back and give your younger self any advice, like, what would it be?
Don't date.
Damn.
Be single for the rest of your life. That's one of them. Let me see. Dang, just stay the course. Like, stay the course. Choose something and stick. It's okay to want 1,000 things. It's okay to want to do 1,000 things. But the main thing that you want to do, stick with it, because that might be the thing that'll, catapult you to where you really want to be.
For sure.
Stick to one thing, and invest your time into it. Don't listen to nobody. Like, literally, if you feel in your heart that this is what you're supposed to do, this is how you're gonna do it, do it. It's okay to listen to people sometimes, but don't listen to nobody. You got a voice inside of yourself that'll tell you where to go. You got I know everybody ain't into the spiritual stuff, but you do got guides. And you do have an intuition, and you got things you want to do. We had a blueprint before we was born, for real. So follow it.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what I tell my younger self.
How do you tap in with that person, though? Because like you say, we got signs, and signs present themselves all the time. Sometimes we don't even know it's a sign. So how do you tap in with that person inside of you?
Listening. Just you. How do I tap in with that side of me? Going with my first man. Everybody don't go with their first man.
Facts.
Go with your first man, your first instinct, your gut. When your stomach hurt, it ain't because you gotta go to the toilet, G. It's because you're not supposed to be doing what you're doing right now. Like, going with your first man and literally listening to yourself and staying still and quiet enough to actually hear the message. And do what you want to do, because everybody else gonna do what they want to do too. So do what you want to do, and that's how you tap in. Thinking about your past. I know everybody don't like to think about their past experiences, but reflection, like constant reflection, and thinking about things that you could have done better. If you regret something, then 9 times out of 10, you know that your higher self could have did it better. So, yeah, that's how you tap in, being quiet and self-reflection. Yeah, pretty much.
All right, now before we get out of here, plug the project one more time. Tell them how they can stream it, and tell them how they can get in tune with you if they need to.
Oh, yeah, y'all. Y'all can tap in to Out the Rabbit Hole through Apple Music and Spotify. It's literally everywhere. My social media is Bunny Liiu, BUNNYLIIU. Don't forget the 2 I's, because y'all gonna miss it. I got a YouTube channel as well, and that's THEE, The Bunny, BUNNYLIIU, The Bunny Liiu. I ain't gonna get out my Twitter because I be talking shit on Twitter. But I'll plug it in somewhere else. But it's Hey You Bunny Liiu on Twitter. But yeah.
All right, Jimmy, talk to the people real quick.
All right, for sure. Shout out to our guest, Bunny Liiu. Now, I just want to thank you for coming through, speaking your piece on your project, and most importantly, clearing up that Out the Rabbit Hole. Mm-hmm. So, that just put everything into perspective. You a legit emerging artist. And your name for the EP speaks for itself. So keep it going. Best of luck to you moving forward. And man, make sure y'all tune in Ill Sound Radio every Sunday, 12 p.m., 2 p.m. Man, download that iLLANOiZE app. iLLANOiZE Radio, man, most valuable radio station. Follow me, Groove Nuke, GROOVNUKE. And that's pretty much for me, bro. That's pretty much it for me. What you got to say, bro?
allow me to give you your flowers on air because I told you I was rocking with the project off air. You feel? I feel like you put together a cohesive project in 6 songs. Yeah. I don't know how many different flows you use on this project. I'm gonna say 6. You feel? Because every song was different, but it flowed together like a real album. A lot of people can't do that with 14 songs. Somehow you did it with 6. So salute to you for doing that. And I told you my favorite song was the outro. Just because I felt you. You know what I'm saying? I love music where you know somebody, like, man, they put they all into this song. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people will be able to relate with that song. So shout out to you for being able to get me with the 6 songs. Because I turned somebody EP off quick. You feel me? I went through,
you that critical.
Because once again, everything sound the same. And we in a day and age where everybody music sound the same. So for you to switch it up 6 different times, bro, like I say, that's special. A lot of people can't do that.
Yeah,
and it's your first project. So shout out to you for being able to do that. Thank you for coming through. Like you say, you're an introvert, but you chopped it up with us. You know what I'm saying?
I be turning it on and off and shit when I need to.
So shout out to you. Everybody go screen that project. Like Jimmy say, download that iLLANOiZE app, submit music. And until next week, Yo Sound Radio.
Checking out.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, no, my bad. Because I messed up your other song, so back up. I got back up, queued up, you feel me? Go ahead and explain that record a little bit more before we get up out of here.
So, if y'all ever been down bad on y'all luck, y'all done had it. Because a couple times I done had big bankings and something and blew it being done. And I know everybody done been there once upon a time in history, but just know that you can come up out of that situation and you can go get that shit again, and that's what backup is about.
For sure.